Hi guys, Matt here, back for another Hassan the Demon Transformer review, and here today we have two badass bug beaters we all know and love, updates of Gen 1 favorites. That's right guys, it's Combiner Wars Bombshell and Generations Thrilling Dirty Skrapnel, or Shrapnel. He's Shrapnel. First off, we're going to go with Bombshell. This guy. The beetle spitting, cerebro shell slinging guy we know and love. Look at him, in the flesh, or in the metal. Look at that thing. It's going to control your brain with that and probe you. Okay, that's weird. Alright, this guy is really neat. I picked him up for $10 at Kmart the other day, or $9.99 to be exact. And he is a perfect little update of a Gen 1 Bombshell. There's no die cast or anything, and there's no chrome parts, but he is really neat. Good color, great sculpting, and a fun little transformation. This is what we're going to do to transform him, guys. We're going to take his legs here, very easy transformation too, and just pull him out. Pull his arms out, like so. We're going to spin his waist around, flip down his thingy, and his face shield, and these are actually on separate hinges, his bug legs on his shoulder, so you can actually spin these back and hide them. Oops. Like so. Now we're going to hide his insect legs in the back of his robot legs by moving them inwards. And there we go. That is Bombshell in a nutshell. Let's get you a good look at his face there, his sculpt. Very cool. I love the red eyes there. The big, proud Decepticon symbol he's boasting. I love the fact his fist, and he does have actual fist sculpted with 5mm ports there. But on the end are like two big cannon things. That's pretty cool. Now in this mode he has good waist, I guess, articulation, or abdomen swivel. He's got a ball joint at the upper thigh, cut at the knee, hinge at the knee, no ankle tilt because there's not really any ankles. I like the little guns they put here too, kneecap guns. It's pretty cool. But anyhow, he's got a ball joint at the shoulder, another swivel joint due to his transformation right here at the joint, shoulder. A bicep cut. No, that's not a bicep cut. He's got a ball joint at the elbow though. And no head articulation, but you don't really need it. Not with this guy. So yeah, he is awesome. Sans review of this officially is going to be dang cool. Pick him up. Next up, we're going to have Generations Thrilling Dirty Skrapnel and Reflector. Now, as you can see, Reflector turns. We'll touch on him first. You can plug him right in the back of Skrapnel here, due to that same 5mm system. From a camera, I think this is his camera mode officially. See all the little detailed button work on top here. Nice lens. But there's no real way for them to hold this camera unless you just kind of position it on their hands. Unless you pull out that 5mm post there. But then if you do that, all the camera detailing is on the bottom and you just have his little robot face and stuff. And that doesn't look as good. But it could pass. But anyhow, this is his robot mode. I don't know, guys. He looks kind of like Reflector or Viewfinder, the middle guy, but not too much. Anyhow, his articulation at the arms, he's okay. And he also turns into a gun. And let's see here. We're going to pull this down like that, and flip this end piece outwards, and then just pull the handle down. And there is, I think, that's it. That is Skrapnel's gun. And plug this actually in gun mode here on the insect's back. And it gives him something to carry, and it's pretty cool, I guess, a little accessory. I like the camera mode. The camera mode's good. The other two modes suck. Anyhow, let's move on to Skrapnel. I'm going to call him Skrapnel. Anyhow, you can see his little mandibles here, or antennae, that he can eat you with, or shock you with. He has electrical powers. Nice color scheme, nice update of his Gen 1 self. I am a little more bummed out about the lack of chrome on this one, although I know we're not going to get that from Hasbro at this point in this line. But anyhow, to transform Skrapnel, you're going to take his insect abdomen, move it downwards. He's a little bit more tricky than Bombshell. I had actually a tough time doing it the first time, because I never look at instructions. But anyhow, move down that piece, separate his legs. We move these top shin pieces here to the side, like so. They're on hinges. You gotta kind of slide them. Move his foot out. Do the same for this leg. Move that hinge piece to the side. Flip his foot down, or up. And then we are going to pull out his arms here from the back. Rotate them outwards. And here is the, I don't know why this was hard at the time, but here's the interesting part. There's a middle hinge here that just moves upwards into his robot torso. And then there you flip this crotch piece up, like so. Then we're going to move his antenna down and flip his insect legs back. All that stuff's in the back and you can't really see it too well. Now, with Skrapnel, there are more visible insect legs going on, but it doesn't really bother me, and it kind of adds to the aesthetic. Yeah. The only thing I would have really liked about Skrapnel is if they gave him those same red eyes they gave him to Bombshell. They didn't. They gave him yellow eyes, or silver eyes, I believe. Silver eyes. But he's still pretty cool. Very good sculpt. And I actually had this guy when I was a little kid, so I have a bias or a partiality with Skrapnel. And unlike Bombshell, I actually gave him a gun. It's not much of a gun, and it kind of resembles his Gen 1 gun, but he's pretty cool. I mean, he's packing heat now. So, the Son's review of Generations Thrill Dirty Skrapnel is going to be very good. Not quite as good as the Bombshell, and I'm going to bring him back here so you can compare. You see there's a little bit different shading of gold and yellow on the two, but they do match pretty good. Their size is pretty spot on to each other. Now all we need is a kickback. We're going to have them all. It'd be cool if they actually released kickback in a different shade of yellow or gold than either of these two. And that way they'd all be kind of different. So I could kind of see that then. But yeah, and I like the contrast between the red and the yellow highlights too. So it differentiates them a little bit more. So I like that. But overall, Skrapnel is good. Bombshell is excellent. If you can only have one, get Bombshell. But get both. Just do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. I have a lot more good reviews coming up. Well, I hope good. And comment below if you tell me what you think, and subscribe if you like. Thanks, guys.